Hi Earth Signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships for ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself because you're managing your emotions. So you have to look at what's the new phase of your life are you ready to pursue, okay, Earth Signs? So you have to learn to manage your emotions to see that vision, okay, with the right intentions, the right energy and the right actions, okay? So you can identify your intuition for spiritual wealth, spiritual growth, okay? So now you're looking at, all right, it comes from the essence of love, all right, loving self, loving beings, loving planet, okay? Because now you're looking at balancing to bring in a new phase into your life, all right? What phase are you pursuing? Maybe you're pursuing a King of Wands, okay? What type of ideas are you ready to implement with this King of Wands, okay? Maybe you're looking for a new phase, all right, in your life and you're ready to pursue a King of Wands, okay? So in your energy, all right, you're looking for pursuing what needs to be resolved. Maybe you need to set things right, maybe with a King of Wands in your life, because now you're looking at a situation where something was closed off or blocked off from your reality, Earth Signs, okay? So now you have to look within, what are you ready to pursue? Maybe you're trying to resolve something, to set something right with a King of Wands, okay? Because now you're looking at the leap of faith. Maybe you're trying to take a leap of faith, or maybe he wants to take a leap of faith towards an Aquarius person, but something was blocked from his reality. So now you're looking at maybe trying to resolve, maybe trying to set something right in your life, maybe with a King of Wands. All right, Earth Signs, so what are we looking at? We're looking at maybe the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're trying to pursue, okay, a situation in your life to bring about a financial wealth and stability with the King of Wands, all right? Maybe you like his ideas and you're ready to implement with that person. But unfortunately, we're looking at the Five of Swords. What situation is creating a power struggle? Maybe you feel there's a power struggle between you and a King of Wands, okay? Maybe you need to start setting and trying to resolve the situation, bring about fairness, balance, truth, because in the spiritual world, someone's been judged within the halls of spirituality, okay? So now we're in the halls, all right, of truth, all right, and love, and someone's heart's being weighed. How heavy is your heart? Is it as heavy as a stone or as light as a feather? Because now you understand maybe the situation in your life no longer holds you value. Maybe you feel like maybe an Aquarius person or a King of Pentacles or a King of Wands holds no value. A Taurus person holds no value when it comes to stability, fairness, balance, truth within this corporation. Maybe they was bringing about a block, all right, from reality within this group. So now somebody wants to take a leap of faith. Maybe this group of people are thinking, all right, they know where to bring about a new change. Maybe there was something happening in your life, something new. Remember, every ending has a new beginning, all right, Earth Signs, okay? Because now you're probably looking at a King of Cups. You're looking at a King of Cups with passion. Maybe you want to start a new beginning with a King of Cups, okay? So what situation in your life requires balanced emotions for careful observation? Maybe you're analyzing, all right, or studying an air sign person. Now you're up in anxiety and fear. Why? Because the situation in your life, all right, you're looking about total completion. Maybe with the King of Swords, but unfortunately it seems to be aspects in your life where it's painful. There seems to be a heartbreak with an Emperor that's going single, maybe, or somebody was looking for investment and that's coming to an end. Maybe with a Leo person. Somebody was trying to finesse someone for financial stability and wealth. So now there seems to be someone needs to resolve and put this right. Looking at justice. So that means whatever was taken has to be given back, and every lie, all right, has to be turned over with the truth. Okay, my lovelies? Now we're looking at a situation, and that's how you take a leap of faith, repent. So now what situation in your life is bringing about emotional fulfillment? Because the situation in your life is holding you back. What is holding you back within your thoughts? What's holding you back from your emotional fulfillment? Okay, maybe what's holding you back is the idea of implementing an idea and a plot, maybe with the King of Wands, all right? So now, what in your phase, Earth Signs, what phase in your life are you ready to pursue, my lovely? It seems like you want to pursue the need to resolve and set something right with the King of Wands, maybe. Because now you're looking at bad disappointment news, okay? Bad disappointment news when it comes to your Libra, when it comes to your friends, all right, when it comes to your marriage, when it comes to investments, maybe it comes to getting money from a King of Pentacles, okay, because he's bringing about a financial wealth and stability for you. Maybe someone's being very defensive because someone's a player, because in the mind someone's paranoid, maybe a Libra person, because somebody was very sarcastic, very cold, very clinical. So now someone has a lack of education because someone's a scatterbrain. So what in your life do you need to change, all right, earth signs, all right? Because now you're looking at the King of Wands, maybe. So maybe you're looking at the King of Wands, all right? Maybe he's looking at a lawyer, all right? Maybe you're looking at a lawyer for a King of Wands when it comes to financial lawyer, or maybe you're looking at the power of his leadership. Maybe looking at the structure of a King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and a King of Swords, all right? The King of Swords or the King of Wands has got logical, he's got the truth, okay? Maybe he's looking at discernment, he's coming up with honesty, he's got looking at the ethics, his morals, all right? So maybe you need to put something right with the King of Wands, all right? Because now he's got a lawyer or a financial advisor. Because now you're looking at a situation where you thought a Leo was weak, too weak to block you, maybe. Maybe you thought this Leo was a coward. He was fearful not to take you to court. He was shy. No. You thought they were lack. No. Someone feels that you're weak at the soul. Someone feels that you lack discipline. Taurus person. You lack control and you're very impatient. Somebody wanting to bring a block to a love choice. Okay. Did he want this person to work with this person? A love choice. So maybe there's something you have to put right with a love choice, maybe. Maybe there's a new beginning with a love choice and someone is in anxiety about wealth and stability. Okay, maybe someone's worried about a team of people, because a team of people at work maybe want to block a Taurus person because they feel like they no longer hold any value, and they didn't. It was a self-pretense, something. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith, maybe to a Cancer person to do a partnership. We're looking at a new beginning when it comes to a Two of Cups from God's choice. God's choice is a Two of Cups for a Leo person. Maybe someone brought a block situation on purpose because they wanted them to work in a team, because a Taurus person didn't want to feel left out. Because why? They're a coward and they hold no value, so they were learning from an air sign person. So now we see God in the cards, all right, and we're understanding that maybe King of Pentacles lacks control. He brings delays. He brings a direction. He has no direction, maybe, because now there's bad, disappointing news, lack of ideas. Someone's being very defensive because someone within their mind, because they were spying, stalking, doing the most. So now someone's paranoid about stalking a rich man. Now we're looking at stagnation when it comes to finances, maybe wealth and stability in your energy. Maybe someone feels powerless because someone's cancelled someone's trip, maybe King of Pentacles. Because now you're looking at an air sign person, maybe. Maybe someone was creating a type of struggle power with an Aquarius person, all right, or a Gemini masculine person. All right, so now you see there's a power, maybe within the King of Wands, all right? Maybe you see the power of his leadership, his structure, his intellect. So now we're looking at the power of God, all right? Maybe someone had a power struggle when it comes to believing in God because someone doesn't believe in God, all right? Because now we're understanding someone holds no value. So now somebody wants to move forward into a new love. Because now we understand someone bring an indecision to a Libra, Gemini person when it comes to balance, fairness, and truth. Somebody bring delays on purpose when it comes to information overloaded, when it comes to the mental torment. Someone does not have the mental capacity to deal with an emperor. So now someone's refusing to choose, all right? But now someone's exposing the lie, all right? Because now someone feels very overly cautious within your energy, okay? So maybe we're looking at a Taurus person again, all right? Maybe looking at the weakness of a Taurus person, overbearing, forceful, coward, all right? I tried to make a Leo in that situation because I was working on that because they hold no value. They didn't want a Leo to hold no value neither, so they were projecting. So there's a situation in your life that no longer holds any value. Someone's saying a Taurus person has bad business, okay, disappointment at appointments, because now you're looking at bad financial management. Someone's very lazy. We're looking at procrastination when it comes to finances, because what you sow is what you reap. So now someone wants to probably put something right with a Leo person, all right? Because now we understand that there was a situation in your life, there was a setback in your life, and maybe you need to resolve the situation because you went in and you wanted a Leo person to resolve your situation when it comes to your financial needs, all right? But no, you no longer hold any value in this group of people. This group of people, all right, maybe two masculines, maybe a King of Wands, or maybe a King of Wands and a King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Or it could be two men in one that are rich men, but they're saying these men that have money in a corporation was a love choice for you, but they understand, all right, someone is blocked from reality. Maybe a Gemini person, because someone's working with an Earth sign person, maybe a Capricorn person that's trying to take control of someone's financial distresses. Someone's lacking and someone's juggling with someone's finances. Why? Because someone has poor financial decisions. Someone's overwhelmed. All right. Why? Because they have a poor financial losses and a financial mess. All right. Could be a Capricorn person. Someone that's very, very possessive. Someone that's guarding people's resources. Why? Because they have a deep-rooted issue. Right? It's the Grand Reaper. A materialistic person, someone that goes around, all right, they don't see love, they have no emotion, they just look at people as what you can do for me. What you wearing? I want to wear that. Where you going? I want to do that. All right, someone doesn't hold no value, okay, because someone has blocked they block their higher self. They're too greedy, too stingy when it comes to the money. Too much money on the mind. They don't have a heart, because the heart is heavy like a stone, because the heart is blocked by too much money. And someone is not balanced because they walk around seeking money from people. Okay, they don't look at people as people, they look at people as possessions. So now we're talking about, maybe you're talking about a situation in your life you thought would bring about emotional fulfillment if you bring difficulties to Aquarius person that was a partnership to a Leo person, a soulmate. No, you didn't realize that Aquarius person was in their healing situation and moving forward. Someone's escaping, calming waters from the mind. Someone's seeking stability, relief. Someone's seeking shelter to Aquarius person, looking at travel and protection of the mind, because we're running away and we're seeking guidance, all right, from our higher self, okay, because now we understand in your energy, all right, you are the devil. People are walking away from people, things, and places. Maybe you have a shattered dream with a Pisces person. Someone in your energy, earth signs, is the devil, all right? Someone has mental health issues maybe, or someone's stuck on materialism, or someone has bondage with the devil on purpose. They've created their own type of energy. Now they're stuck with the devil. Now their temptation is a temporary measure they thought would last forever, but no, the devil means temptation, means temporary measures. Someone is a compulsive liar, all right? Now someone is living in fear. Why? Because somebody likes violence. They're very ignorant, all right? Now we're looking at someone that's doubt, someone that is very hyperactive when it comes to the genitals, and someone's looking at entrapment because someone was a gold digger in your energy. Someone is seeking to dig out people's gold with DJ Pillow and DJ Quilt to play rock and roll instead of love songs. So now the situation in your life, what's holding you back? The devil. All right, make sure walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.